Welcome back. My name is Kris Krohn, and today this video is actually part of a partner series where I'm communicating with my potential partners and my current partners how I can help you access unlimited income. Many people that I actually partner with, they're there because they want to know, Kris, I want to work with you. I want to access your best deals. I want to skip to the top of the learning curve. And in the shortest period of time, I want to know how to make the most money. And I want to do it as safe as possible. Just for those of you that are brand new watching, if you haven't watched the other videos, my partners usually come to the table with 6 figures plus into the millions of dollars sitting in 401ks or IRAs or home equity or savings, basically saying, I got the money. I don't want to do this on my own. Kris, you've done over 4,000 projects. Can I work with you? And the answer is yes, because in my whole system, I cherry pick the very best deals. And I love that. That's the benefit that I get of having done this so many times and having a team of experts in the very best markets. So today, what I want to do is I want to share with you a blueprint. I want to share with you how I help you as my prospective partner or partner actually go into making as much money as you want. Because let's face the facts of it. You only have so much money. Just like me, I only have so much money. What do you do when you run out? So here's a typical scenario on the low side. Let's just say that someone comes to the table and has enough money where we're gonna transition this into 5 properties. Now, I might take this person into my growth markets where we're doing, high appreciation. We're buying in the best economies that are out there in the nation. We could be in Florida, one of my hot markets where we're seeing 25 to 30% annual growth. We could be doing some of these homes in one of my cash flow markets. In my cash flow markets, we're seeing 20 to 30% cash on cash return. Guys, these numbers are crazy, but you need to first understand if you're sitting there like, Kris, how the heck are you doing that? You gotta understand that my team evaluates thousands of these deals. And I need you to also understand that there are 324 submarkets in the United States. And I'm only ever investing in 4 of them, the very best 4 markets. So I'm not looking for typical or average. I'm looking for the best of the best. Now you can watch other videos about how I select those markets, but here's the point. You use your money, you buy these 5 homes, and let's just say that these 5 homes are producing a couple $1,000s a month. Well, what's this game plan gonna look like? If you don't put any new money in, then over the next 4 or 5 years, 5 homes becomes 10 homes. Over the next 5 years, 10 homes becomes 20 homes. And all of a sudden, we're looking here at a 10-year plan on how 5 homes can become 20 homes. We've quadrupled the value of everything. And maybe at this point, there's a good 6-figure residual income. Most people would say, Kris, those ROI sustained over time, that's amazing. But some of my partners, after they've deployed money into these 5 homes, they're sitting there and saying, okay, Kris, I understand how 5 becomes 10, 10 becomes 20, 20 becomes 40, 40 becomes 80, and I have a legacy to give my children when I die. But how do I become financially free now? Here's what the next step looks like for my partners. When this has taken place and my partners say, Kris, now I want to go faster. How do I actually do that? How do I make that happen? Well, once you actually have these 5 homes, they translate over here into something new. It's called a track record. Let's see if I can spell that the right way. The track record on these 5 very high ROI successful homes is far more important than the money that they will ever make. If you actually go out to some of the people you know that actually have been putting money just like you in 401ks, IRAs, or received an inheritance or trying to look for their next move, once I've done this with you, I actually show my partners how you can work with other people and partner with them 50-50. Now on your assets, we're 50-50 owners and partners. Over here, now you're 50-50 with them. Imagine for a moment what happens if you could get 5 partners coming to the table, each doing 5 deals. Well, then you would be a 50% owner on 25 homes that in 5 years becomes 50 homes, that in 5 more years becomes 100 homes, and 5 more years becomes 200 homes. That is how I help my partners have unlimited access to income, producing residual income. And if they say, Kris, I want to retire sooner, then what I do is I make sure you have access to my full team and my full resources to go into the best markets and repeat with others what I have done with you. So friends and potential partners, and those of you that are watching this because you are my partners, I just want you to understand that when we get to this phase, This is what I call unlimited partnering. And you're gonna wanna remember that because you'll wanna actually text and call me and say, Kris, we've been doing this, this rocks. Now I'm ready for my unlimited partnership because I have a short list of people that are in the same situation as me. And now that I have a track record, I can present it to them. And if they wanna get going, boom. Now, that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I will tell you, that's what I did because when people are like, Kris, how'd you retire in 4.5 years? If you wanna do it now in half the time, or you wanna do it faster than your own money can take you, getting the best of the best, you now have access to that. So listen, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful, super enlightening. This is probably the most exciting thing that I actually do and offer individuals. So if you want to learn more about it, all you got to do is click the link below. You're going to find a page there detailing everything about partnering with me and what it looks like to actually partner with me, going together on some of the hottest and best real estate in the world right now. And there's this potential to not just be my partner, but to tap into unlimited partnership. That's what I do, and that's what's gonna help you get financially wherever you wanna go.